Hello and welcome to ChamSys MagicQ tutorial. In this one we'll look on the Q stack settings for the buttons. So the first two are pretty straightforward. Flash activate stack and flash release a stack. So it means, well, if I flash this playback, it will activate Q on playback as well as bring the intensity to full. And when I release it, it will release the playback. So I could, for instance, set this setting to no, and when I flash it and release it, it will still remain active. The next setting is flash always swaps. So if you look at this, on this playback, you got this, only got this information. And on this one, I got this, green go with a blue in the back. Now, if I would flash this playback, it would kind of add this information to whatever is in there, so you can still see the blue washes in the background. But if I would set this setting to yes, it would kind of swap this playback to whatever I'm flashing over here, so the blue washes disappear as well. So, and this is how you can do set the playback to swap on each separate playbacks. If you press this button over here, you will turn all playbacks into an adder or swap, pretty much. And we also got flash access go and pause. So if I bring this up, I can tap my way through here, just like with the go button, I guess. Next one is flash access flash and go. So that would mean that if I bring this down, I flash, the next Q and press go as well. When I release it, apparently go goes as well. So in this instance, you could, for instance, there's some dramatic movement, and then you just want some red in the middle guy, and you just flash like that. I don't even know. So in flash toggles, well, that is, if I bring this up and I set this to yes, and then I bring the FX up, I could just press the flash button, and I will kind of turn the FX on and off depending on the fader level. I can see that being kind of useful. If you just want to break, in the middle of a song and then reactivate them, perhaps. Flash access fader. Now, instead of bringing just the intensity up, it will act like if you would, pull the fader all the way up instead. So when I got this setting to no, if I flash right now, nothing happens. But if I change that to yes, and now flash, right, oh, wrong setting, so here we go. What's up with this? Okay, so now you can see that the FX is, doing small circles or something. When I flash this, will act as if I would bring this fader up to full. So you're kind of flashing the fader level instead of the intensity. Yeah, useful if you want. So And the next one is go jumps out of the loop. So if you look over here, I put the third Q to go back to Q number 1. So if I erase this, I've created a loop within these 3. So if I press set this setting to yes, and then press go, we'll jump out of that loop. There we go. Go stops starts. That's pretty obvious. Just kind of pause like that. And go uses execute grid 1. I'm going to take that in a moment. I'm going to pause swaps, so I could add that to yes. Well, let's do this on this one instead. So if I bring this up, as you can see, it works just like if I had when I had a flash button to swap instead. So like that, and then we'll go ahead pause releases. So guess what? If I press pause, it releases the Q stack. So nothing too fancy over there. So these two, well, if I set that one to yes and that one to yes, I go over here. So what I can do is I can turn all of the go and pause button into execute buttons instead. And I'm going to do that, you use the first execute grid, and you create a grid size of 10 by 2. It's got 10 rows of 10 columns and 2 rows. So, and now you can see that E2 and E12 have appeared on the playback 2. That is represent, you know, execute button number 2 and number 12. So I can put whatever I want there. So let's say I want to press that. I'm going to turn them into green. So I could select, I could save anything there. So, and now, okay. So right. So now when I press this button, it will activate, and you can see that I turn green because of the information I got there. You can also make that a flash button, so you can, you know, press flash on green. This is really useful to get some more buttons, some more physical buttons if you don't have a touch screen or something. And that's pretty much it for the button settings. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. And thanks for watching.